What's up, Docs Daily? It's me, Detroit Lenny here, joined with my buddy, my pal, Nick Menken. How the hell are you on a Friday?
I'm good, man. I
Doing
got a
good.
wedding to go to tonight with Griff, so doing some shows, and then we got to get ready
Okay.
for a nice
Listen,
little wedding.
he's got a show tomorrow morning. So can you make sure he gets there to the
No
show?
promises. No
I mean,
promises,
just
Lenny.
it was like I could just imagine like the Blues Brothers. You guys just roll in. Show starts at 8, 7:55. I'm here. I'm ready for the show. Let's go.
Let's whip it up.
So there you go, folks. Tune into Docs Daily tomorrow morning. Griffin Murphy should be on one and raring to go for some college football. That Saturday show is a good time. I don't care. I don't care who you are. It's hard not to like that show. It's a good time. But let's talk today's stuff. Not a lot today. Obviously, I'm at home. I'm not in Seattle because my wife hates me. That's
she
why.
Want to let you go, Lenny, huh?
She won't. No, dream crusher. That's what she is right there. Reality checker. Whatever you want to label her. Whatever. If it was up to me, I'd have been in Seattle 5 days ago. Probably asking for bail money somewhere along the line. But we got a few things on deck. Welcome into Docs Daily. We're going to talk about baseball. We're going to talk about a couple college football games on. We'll touch base on that Thursday night football last night. And we'll get Nick's take on some college football for the weekend, maybe some NFL stuff that he likes before he gets all schlossed up and starts doing the hokey pokey at the wedding today. If you get video of Griffin Murphy doing the hokey pokey at the wedding, if you get video,
I will video him dancing tonight. He will be.
I need some hokey pokey. I need him putting his left foot in, put his right foot. Yeah, I need some of that. I need the chicken dance. That would always be good. I'm a sucker for a good wedding, man. A good Midwest wedding. If your aunt's not doing the chicken dance with you at 11 o'clock at night on a Friday, half in the bag, you ain't having a good time.
Not having a good wedding, that's for sure.
That's for damn sure, right? Docs Daily's here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. Saturday, we're here at 11 a.m. Eastern. You guys hit the like, share button, comment what you're into today. Not a lot going on. You got questions for Nick, like I said, drop them in the comment section. Don't forget about our free 60. If you're new to Doc Sports, there's a free $60 account available for you at the website, docsports.com/free60. Head over there. There's a link in the description of the video as well. You can just click it. Take you right there. Get yourself a free $60 account. You can use that on Nick's premium plays or any other handicapper at the website that you might want to get in on the props. Nick just filmed a wonderful Prop Madness show with Tony George that should be out here about an hour. About an hour show should be live for the public, but some good hidden gems in there for sure. So don't be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to miss that. And if you're not a member, you watch YouTube every day, you're not a member, get yourself on Amazon. They can sell yourself a members only jacket. And for $4.99, you can become a member, level 1 only. We don't supply the jackets. That's on you. We just supply winners. Boom. See what I did there?
We might have to start supplying the jacket.
I'm just saying, I think
Christmas specialty.
Christmas novelty gifts are maybe available. It depends. See, here's the thing. Our boss, he'll be in town. He'll be in my neck of the woods. He's gone for like half the year. Now he'll be in my side of the woods here very, very shortly, which means happy hours with the boss every now and again. And that means Lenny gets to, get him a little sauced up, and then maybe we'll get some members only jackets. I'll get him to agree to that. I'm just telling you, if you see me walking around Fremont Street with a members only jacket that has a Doc Sports logo on it,
that'd be great. We got to do it.
It's high five material, folks. Docs Daily, here we are. Let's get into it. Aloha, gentlemen. Aloha, Roland. Are you in Hawaii? Are you watching us from Hawaii? Just I'm a big Hawaii fan this week.
Hawaii football, late night.
Hawaii football. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Stop, Gio. Okay, let's get it out of the way in the Tigers. I mean, I'm a Homer fan. If you're telling me, I can't take my heart out of it. Even if I did, Tarek Skubal's the best pitcher in the world right now. Seattle has kind of owned him this year. And if you could say that, I mean, they beat him every time they face him. So there's that's got to be living in his head. And this is the game that matters. Nobody will remember those other 3 games. They will remember this game. So, it doesn't matter about the collapse in September. All that matters is how far you go in the postseason. You know what I mean? So I know you're a big Tarek Skubal fan, Javi Baez. I know you're undercover Tiger fan. I know this. Okay, I know this. There's no secret. It's really not a secret. So, I mean, are there props that you like on this game? What are you thinking about this baseball game? Do we have a shot?
Yeah, you have a shot with the best pitcher in baseball on the mound. This is what he lives for. This is going to be his moment here tonight.
Right.
And you said it best, Lenny. It doesn't matter what happened, in September or even the whole regular season. This is 0-0 ball game. You win this, you're going and moving on to the next series here to get you to the World Series. So even though Tarek Skubal might have a Cy Young season again back-to-back here, this game is probably the biggest game of his career here. And we're going to see it come out tonight. And I think he absolutely steps up to this occasion on the road in Seattle, where he went to college and is very familiar with Seattle here, folks. He will be having a lot of family at this game. And this is it for the Detroit Tigers. This is exactly the spot you want the best pitcher in baseball with it on the line against George Kirby. Come on now, Detroit. You got to score here early on Kirby and let Tarek Skubal do what he has done all season long for you guys. You're coming into this game as a Tigers either fan, player, you're feeling confident. You got the best pitcher in here. I'm liking his strikeouts. I'm liking Tigers' first 5, and I'm liking the Detroit Tigers to take this game in Seattle, where Tarek Skubal hasn't had the best success in Seattle against these Mariners, but I think he gets over that hump tonight. He makes a statement game, and the Tigers advance here over the Mariners. Let's go, Lenny. I'm excited for this one.
I'm nervous. I'm like,
I'll be nervous tomorrow.
I'm like right up there. Tomorrow. I'm just saying, I feel a little bit better that the Tigers bats have seemed to come alive. Whether it was one game or not, they've come alive. And what meant something to me watching that last Tiger game is they made contact with the ball. Some of those were just fly balls. It's a big Comerica Park there in Tiger Stadium. I just think that here in Seattle, that over was at 5.5 for a minute. Now it's at 6. I bet it at over 5.5 during game 4. Okay. That's what I bet it. But I don't have no money on the side. I don't have no money on the side. I did take a total on the prop. Because last game 4 or game 2, his last time he pitched, I did not take Tarek Skubal over strikeouts. It was like 8.5. And I was like, oh man, I really like that 7.5 number, right? It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy. 14. And the 8.5 was too big, right? And I should have took it because he still threw a bajillion. So it's at 9.5, which I think is ridiculous. But I do. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. But you get a plus tag in front of that 9.5. We'll shop your lines, maybe plus 110 to 115 to 105, right around there. You get a plus tag. Circa has 9 at minus 110. So, but not a lot of people have that book. But I'm just saying, like, I'm on 9.5. I'm like, if I'm in, I'm in. Like, exactly. I've been in all year on this guy.
If he's going to go, he's going to clear that. He'll get double-digit strikeouts if he goes. If
he doesn't, right, and if he doesn't, we're going to lose. So yeah. I might as well make some money on it. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, if they lose this game, I'm going to be pissed. But I'll be pissed because they didn't make the trade deadline moves that they needed to make. And they allowed themselves to be in a spot where they don't have this 5th game should be played at Comerica Park in Detroit. And I think that will matter. I don't know if you guys saw game 4. There was not a lot of people in Detroit going to that game on a Wednesday afternoon. Man,
yeah,
we're a blue-collar city. We had to work. I mean, people were at work, okay? You can't take off Tuesday and Wednesday, so I don't, go Tigers. I got my jersey on. I've been stretching up. In case I got one pitch in me, I can get it across the plate, which is not. Hey, you see so many people throw out first pitch. Some of these guys can't get it across plate. I can get it across the plate. That's a long way. Okay. I mean, I'll probably throw out my rotator cuff, but I could get it there, and I can lean into one. Diego is, by the way, an undercover Tiger fan. I know he is, because he comments on I wear a lot of Tiger gear, as Nick knows, but when I do my members only stuff, like he'll comment on there about my Tigers hat, Tigers, but he's an undercover Tiger fan. He knows it. Nice call on last night's teaser. I should have listened to you and went with Eagles in the over. There's a lot of points. So let's talk about that Thursday night football game, man. Jackson Dart, the future.
Jackson Dart out here looking like
The
Tom
future.
Brady in his young years. Not Tom Brady, because he was running all over the field, but he looked great. Scatterboo looked great too, and I think I didn't see that coming. I did not see the Giants beating up on the Philadelphia Eagles. I actually hit the prop, my 7-unit prop, with A.J. Brown. Thankfully, the Eagles were down in that game because they had to air the ball out. His over receptions, 4.5. He hit 6 receptions there for 80 yards. So we were 2-0 on the prop side of things, but just something I didn't see, where the Giants coming in and absolutely running the ball all over these Philadelphia Eagles here. Dart's the spark that this Giants team needed, huh?
Listen, yes. So I'm glad. I knew that you got to be smart. As much as people are going to sit here and say, "Oh, it was stupid to start Russell Wilson at the beginning of the year," no, it wasn't. I know you're behind the 8 ball, but you really didn't have any aspirations here if you're a Giants fan. And if you did have any aspirations to make a division playoffs or be in a contender like situation for a Super Bowl, you're just being a homer, Giants fans. You're not that good. Okay. You're getting better. No, I don't mean that even in a mean way. You're just not you're not a Super Bowl contending team yet. I think you're starting to put some pieces together with some young players, with Scatterboo and Dart. You get Malik Neighbors back. You get some pieces together here and there. You could be a contender, and maybe not yet next year. But
they're a young team.
I looked at Jackson Dart last night, and I thought, I hate to say this, and I don't want to put no bad juju. Giants fans are going to hate me for this. But, man, this guy looked like Zach Wilson. He looked like the second coming of Zach Wilson, man, from the Jets. And, like, just that swagger and, can't nothing go wrong kind of thing. And I'm like, ooh, take it easy, Jackson, because it could all blow up in a minute. But, yeah, he was kind of I thought he kind of gave off Zach Wilson vibes. He was a spark. He also gave off Patrick Mahomes vibes when he was scrambling around, extending the play. The play. Whether it was a run for positive yards, he extended the play. And the more he's able to do that, then defenses will have to adjust. His receivers will adjust. Giants team.
A little more film, though, on Dart, and these defenses will pick up his tendencies. So, yeah, it's early, and Dart looks great, but just give him a little more time. I believe these defenses will start to figure out his play here real quick.
I got to give my cousin Scott, because I know he watches. He's like if you ever seen National Christmas Vacation or whatever, he's my cousin Eddie. Okay, he's cousin Eddie. His name is Scott, though. So cousin Scott texted me last night in the middle of his game. And he said, Jackson Dart's the new Jaden Daniels, or this year's Jaden Daniels. And I was from Washington. And I was like, ooh. And he's like, at the end of the year, people will talk about him being the rookie of the year. And then next year, he's going to just, teams will get tape on him and all that. And I was like, damn, cousin Scott, that was good take right there.
That's a gem there, cousin Scott. There we go. That was a
hot take right there. Nice call. Yeah, I like a lot of points there. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans going to miss this week. I know we've got some bookies in here waiting to adjust the lines on our picks. That's true. You know they be in Docs daily, them bookies. But I'll still give out. This kid's a phenomenon. I can't. Ibaka, whatever. You think he's playing? He reminds me of Serge Ibaka in the NBA, but that's not him. Yeah, in basketball, that's not him. 6.5 receptions. This kid's better than Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. I think he's the number one guy when they come back fully healthy. He's
they're banged up.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay is banged up with Evans. I think Irving too. He's been limited in practice, so Tampa Bay is banged up. So I do like that prop there. Stop Gio.
Oh, Tigers roar every day. He could go. Yeah.
Who goes off?
I think he was talking about. We're behind in the chat. Yeah. Lenny, Stop Gio parlay party, college football collab, Michigan State money line. FSU money line, SMU team total over 27.5, plus 101 on FanDuel. Stop Gio, he is good for a solid the WTF kind of parlay. He is good for that. Where you're like
good for one a week.
He 100%, bro, 100%, and he'll give it to you, and then you'll look at it and go, what? And then you'll put it together in your head, and you're like, okay. All right. I could see that. And then you talk it out, and then you're like, son of a, and that's a good parlay. I'm gonna leave it up on the screen. You guys want to fade or follow? I co-sign it. Because I'm on Michigan State money line. Screw it. And I like Florida State this week. And SMU, I think, scores 50 points. So there's that. Yeah. And I know somebody was going to talk about this. Thanks for the teaser football. You're welcome. Kidding about the collab, but it really took that look. Hey, I like it. The Wings last night.
Hey, it's early. Give them time.
Yeah, there's only 81 more games of that shit going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now, I said it last year. I've been saying it all year. I'm not a fan of the Iser plan anymore. I need to see some results. I want to see progress. The problem is, if you're going to compare it to, say, the Lions organization, Dan Campbell came in, had a bad year. You made progress every year forward. We are not making progress. We're still stuck as a bubble team in that bubble point. We're going to be 7 to 10 range on the scale in the conference. And I need to be top 5. I ain't going to lie. This long into the Iser plan, I want top 5. And for the love of God, Cam Talbot ain't the answer. You need a GoFundMe for a fucking goalie? Sorry, YouTube. Sorry. That's a passionate hockey fan right there. I probably bleep me out, but
the Red Wings only played one game. He's already melting down here, folks.
I'm already melting down. Absolutely. Look, the crowd is behind me.
Hilarious.
My window's open. My neighbors are probably like, what the hell is he? What's wrong with that guy? I don't believe in the goaltending. I was on the Red Wings last night, and that was wrong. And I'm going to tell you what you should be on for the Red Wings the remainder of the year, 81 games. I'll be betting the over in 81 games because they can score, but their goaltending is horrendous.
Atrocious. Yep.
Yeah, it's terrible. And it ain't going to get better. Billy Husso wasn't the answer. Cam Talbot ain't the answer. What's his name? Gibson, or what? He ain't the answer. I don't care. You might as well bring Osgood down from the booth. Let him get back. I mean, Chris Osgood's got to warm up a little bit. I'm already melting down after one.
Yeah,
One day I was so pissed about hockey last night. I was like, I didn't watch a single game after that, and I was pissed. I was mad that the Red Wings ruined hockey for me last night.
It's going to be a long season in the NHL.
I know, boy. I'll tell you what. But are you excited? Me and Nick are going to do an NHL show, by the way. We haven't agreed on a name yet. We got 3 that were floating around, but we're going to try and film that once or twice a week on big, heavy days of NHL stuff. So more like a rapid fire, side total, bang, bang, back and forth, 5-6 plays. And then just a couple each back and forth, and then boom, bang, bow. NHL is strong for there's some easy, I don't want to say easy, but
plus value. We'll say plus. There's value in hockey. That's
there's your player props. I'm a sucker for it. Marco Rossi last night, I hit his player prop over a half a point, was even money, and he plays on the top line in Minnesota. So I don't need him to score. I don't need him to assist. He just got to be part of it, and he probably is. he's on the power play unit. You know what I mean? Stuff like that is
I like goalie props in the NHL, like over under on saves and
me
things
too.
like that. That's where I would go on the prop side of things. Like
I like
players
goalie
like
props and point props.
Yeah.
I like point props. I think if you try and get goalie like goals or assist props, I don't want to get too. I feel like I'm getting too tricky.
Yeah.
Just like keep it simple.
Yeah.
And just a point. I need you to be part of the scoring opportunity at some point.
Not on the ice when the other team scores.
Yeah, that'd be really great. Yeah. So, and I like goalie saves, especially in a game like Winnipeg, Dallas last night. I mean, that game was.
Yeah, that was a good game. Caught me by surprise too. And now Winnipeg has the Kings coming in tomorrow on Saturday. Yeah. That's an early one. And I lean towards the Winnipeg Jets. I don't think they lose back-to-back games on their home ice. Halibut was in net. He already gave up 5 goals in Dallas. Dallas had 37 shots on net there. That's bad on the defensive side for Winnipeg, but I'm not hitting the panic button for the Jets here. I know they'll be okay with Halibut in net.
Absolutely. I told people, like, these are the 2 best goalies in the league, arguably. This is that I gave out the under. I'm like, bet the under. I'm like, these are 2 best goalies in the league. They, if any, whatever. And then the game comes out 5-4. And I'm like, well, that's 100% a case. That should be exhibit A when they say don't get too invested early on in the NHL.
Yep.
There it is right there. They're going to say, well, why? And then you can just trot Detroit Lenny's fat ass out there and say, what did you do on the biggest opening night of the NHL? Oh, I bet 17,000 plays. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It's the first week of hockey. It's the first week of hockey, Lenny. You gonna be able to do a whole season?
I don't think so. Hockey, I get so pissed off at hockey. I get angry with hockey because you'll get a letdown spot sometimes that are just like absolute flats. And you're like, man, I had the right read on that game. I don't care how many times I play that back. I was on the right read of that game.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know what I mean? And then boom, you lose it. But whatever. I like Colorado a lot this year. And I hate saying that as a Red Wing fan, but I think the Colorado Avalanche are going to be very bullyish this year.
I like them. I like Dallas too.
Yeah.
I really liked what I saw out of Dallas. I think I might even put a ticket in for Dallas to win it all.
I'm not a future guy in the NHL because I hate future bets in general, just because I hate putting money out like that. Not to mention, I totally just forgot till right now in my head. I have a future bet on the Tigers to win the World Series. And the Lions. Hey, by the way, in case you think that's bad, it's parlayed with the Lions to win the Super Bowl. So, I mean, it was $100 win 10 grand. So, so I kind of got some money on tonight's game. Tigers money line. Tigers money line. Let's talk college football, though. Anything you saw last night that was like, woohoo, or no?
No, I gave out Liberty. I saw them up.
Liberty, yeah.
They got the job done, didn't they?
That was Wednesday. They won 19-8. Thursday, last night, I was on Southern Miss -3 and it pushed. That was our text play. I'm so pissed. But whatever. I was on East Carolina +6.5. They lost by 7. I didn't bet Kennesaw State or Louisiana Tech. I also didn't bet Jacksonville State, Sam Houston, but that you should have seen that coming. I didn't have a teaser last night other than the NFL with the Giants and the over, but I should have seen that Sam Houston was going to be in that game. Should have took that over a touchdown. I should have took East Carolina up, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Should be.
I'm not until Maction starts, and I believe it starts next week or something. I'm not necessarily. Ooh. I don't like to bet college football until we hit Saturday. Maybe sometimes on Friday, but I'm very cautious until Saturday when there's more selection.
So check it out next week. Now you got me thinking. Week 8 of college football. We have 3 games on Tuesday.
Nice. Maction.
No Maction. It's New Mexico. No? It's New Mexico State Liberty. It's Conference USA. And then in the Sun Belt is Arkansas State, South Alabama. And then more Conference USA, Florida International, Western Kentucky. But either way, Conference USA in the middle week. Then 2 games on Wednesday, Delaware and Jacksonville State. I'll be all over Delaware. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. UTEP and Sam Houston play next Wednesday as well. And then the Thursday game is Tulsa, East Carolina. ECU at home, though, is a pretty decent team. And then we got Friday. We get into ACC Big Ten action. Damn. We don't get Maction midweek until
end of October, probably.
Dang. Not until like week 10. No. Man, week 11, maybe. November? November is when we start Maction midweek. 2 games on Tuesday, 2 games on Wednesday, 2 games on Thursday.
It gets weird on Maction weeks.
I love Maction weeks. I'm just saying, there's teaser opportunities available. Just like the Eagles line of 7.5 last night looked extremely low to me. The Giants lose to New Orleans as a dog game last night. The Eagles should have been 11, 12-point favorite, especially going off as a loss. I agree, Martin. I agree. That's why I was on the Giants in a teaser. But tonight I see a similar game in college. How on earth is Fresno State only 6.5-point favorite to Colorado State? I can only go Colorado State. I can't trust Colorado State to save my damn life.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all. Before the previous game, which they scored 24 points on that San Diego State defense. They have a decent defense. I believe they're ranked like in the top 30 or 40 here in college football on the San Diego State. But Colorado, those 2 games before that, they only scored a combined 19 points in 2 weeks. That offense is in shambles here. And you look at a Fresno State team, yeah, they're on the road. And their only loss came against the first week 0 against Kansas. They're on the road. Ever since they haven't lost. Yeah, they only won by 3 last week against, I believe it was Nevada in that one, 20-17. I'm all over Fresno here, and Warner at the quarterback position. I think he's grown after that loss against Kansas, and I can't trust a Colorado State team here to put up points. So I'm on this -6.5 here in Fresno State, and I truly believe they get this victory by at least a touchdown here. I just cannot trust this offense.
Kind of like
State.
I agree with you. I can't trust Fresno State. I don't disagree with you, Martin, but I can't trust Fresno State to back up, one way or the other. I'm on the under. It's 47.5. But I don't love the side. I don't like the points. Agreed. But why 6.5? It should be higher, but I might mess around with a teaser and tease Colorado State up to where I think it should be. And maybe take Colorado State plus like 6 points, be 12.5. I don't think Fresno State wins by double digits. I don't know, but I like the over. I like the under more. So teasing the over under up to it's at 47.5. So 53.5. I'll take under 53.5 in a 6-point teaser, and then probably put it with something else like South Florida up over a touchdown. I love South Florida. I think South Florida wins the damn game. I think they're a live dog tonight over
South Florida.
Texas. Yep, I do.
Yeah.
I know don't watch the game. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would watch the Tiger baseball, but I'm not going to watch this game. It's going to be a hold your breath kind of situation, but in a teaser, that's why I like a good 2-team teaser. I found out MGM was only charging me -120 on a teaser, folks. Caesars is -135. Shop your teaser prices. 6-point teaser, 2 teams, 6-point teaser should be around -130. So South Florida plus 8.5 and under Fresno State and Colorado State 53.5 at -130. I
like
dollar bills. That's a car payment waiting to happen. I was looking at a little sprinkle on the Lions Super Bowl.
The Nuggets, huh?
I like OKC to go right back at it in the NBA, but I don't like the NBA at all. But
I'm not even there. I'm getting in hockey mode right now.
I think I read an article somewhere online about this and its support, and I was like, yeah, I like those stats. I like that argument. So I'm like, that's it. But you won't get me to throw an NBA anything in there. I mean, we don't even know if they'll have an NBA this year because, everybody might be hurt already. I mean, LeBron's already out 3 to 4 weeks. It's October 10th. He's already out 3 to 4 weeks.
What else is new? He's always a game time decision.
Sciatica. He's got a sciatica. Come on, old man. What are you going to say? The arthritis next? I like the Avs to win this year, though. I think they're going to be very bullyish this year, for sure. So I don't hate all of that. Plus 52,000.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Lenny, on that? The Lions this week. You think they get it done in KC after Kansas City?
I don't like it.
Laid a dose egg.
I don't like it. I'm gonna look up the line right now.
I think it's plus 2.5. It's a nice 6-point tease.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm gonna take the Lions definitely in a teaser up over a touchdown because if you tell me right now that it was the Lions plus 8.5, everybody and their brother bet that, right? Yep. I kind of lean under. I at the beginning of the year, or even a week ago, I probably would have said over. But I think everybody's going to be on the over. I have not looked at the money, so keep that in mind. I don't know where anything's at. But I kind of lean like if you're talking to me in a teaser, this screams Lions. You could go either way, to be honest with you, on the teaser. I think you could go under 59, and I think you could go over 47 because I think that hits that sharp. That's a sharp number at 52.5. That's a sharp total. Okay, so I think you're good either way. Could the Lions win this game outright? Hell yeah. I don't like it. I mean, I think I told Tony George right away this week, earlier on the week in Doc's Daily on Tuesday, right away before he started to give me shit about it. I said, I think KC wins this game. Whoever has the ball last.
Yep. And that's why I like that tease, especially at plus 2.5, tease it above 7 there. I think it's going to come down to a last second for sure. Who's got the ball last? Obviously, Kansas City just losing to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
They want to get back in the win column at home. Definitely a tease situation there.
I think that too. Also, if Kansas City would have won that game, I told people last week, if Kansas City wins against Jacksonville, the Lions win next week. But if Kansas City loses to Jacksonville, and for sure how they lose matters to me, and I think the Lions win this week, and the way that they lost, and the fact that they lost to Jacksonville, just makes me want to be on Kansas City in a bounce back at Arrowhead. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, oh my God, he can't lose, right? But then the Lions have beat Kansas City in Arrowhead before.
Yep.
They're not afraid to go into somebody's house. They're almost better on the road, the Lions. I feel better about them on the road. This number is right at 2.5, though, because you get 3 for being at home. I think this number is pretty sharp. Tease it. That's what the teaser's for. Get off the sharp number. I don't think the Lions blow anybody out, by any means. But the Chiefs look bad. And the Lions could go. The Lions are going to score 30 points. It's just a matter of if the Chiefs can keep up.
Agreed.
That's my hot take right there.
100%.
Between that, Kyle, by the way, Kyle, new member. Shout out Kyle.
Between the 7 books,
two team NFL teaser lines are all over the place. No, they're everywhere because I use the DraftKings and FanDuel for Michigan, and I use in Vegas. I can use Circa, MGM, Caesars. The end, by the way, and then there's a Stations Casino out here, local place. Red Rock. And then that's it though. But teasers they don't know the books don't know what to do with them yet. They're gonna end up being minus 150. They're gonna end up charging you minus 150. And then people are gonna be like, they priced this out of the market. They're gonna make you add a third team. And then once you add a 3-team parlay, now your risk goes tremendously up, and then the reward goes way down. You got to balance your risk reward. Look at me talking smart and shit. All right, we're gonna wrap that up before I say anything else that's dumb. Go Tigers! Tune in tomorrow. Doc's Daily, Griffin and myself, 11 a.m. Eastern. Tread lightly. If the Tigers win, I'll be in a great mood. If they lose, don't come at me with no bullshit. You better come and hit the like button. Say yes, sir. No, sir. I'm just saying. I'll be angry. Good luck unless you're against us. Nick, tell them what you got going on at the website before we leave.
Yeah, we're hot right now, coming off 2 back-to-back top play winners yesterday. This weekend, we're loaded here on the gridiron. CFL tomorrow, top play 7 unit, and then we have a 3-pack college football 6 unit. That one starts at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then NFL, folks. In my last 6 selections, we're 6-0 here for up over $2,400. Got a 7 unit going off on Sunday, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's included in a 3-pack as well. We had 3 winning weekends of football. Let's go for number 4 there. And we are getting hot at the right time. And before all you guys watching, want to bless you guys with a 3-team teaser. Go ahead, 6-point teaser. Give me the New York Jets. Tease that up there.
Hold on, I'm writing this down.
6-point teaser. We got the New York Jets take the Arizona Cardinals and take the Cincinnati Bengals. That is my 3-team teaser for you guys. Thanks for always tapping in here on a Friday. Feel good about it. Yeah, you're probably like, why are you taking the Arizona Cardinals? Well, who's taking the Arizona Cardinals this
That's
week?
exactly
Right.
why, yeah.
Tease them up here, folks. We got the Jets, Cardinals, Bengals. Tease them all up. 3-teamer. There you go.
What do you guys think of Scooble -1.5 since they bet all night?
About Scooble -1.5.
-1.5 what?
Tigers -1.5. You talking about?
Yeah, I can't do that.
I'm
on Tigers strikeout props and the end.
Do -1. I mean, you could do -1. You could push,
Yeah.
but I would not do -1.5, especially.
I'm not on the Tigers at all. -1.5 on the run line.
Yeah, no. Game 5.
I like Scooble props today for sure, but thanks, Martin. I appreciate it. Hope you come back again. We're here Monday through Friday. Different rotating casts of characters on Doc's Daily, Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. Saturday, it'd be myself and Griffin Murphy. We do the Saturday show. But other than that, good luck unless you guys are. And to my friends, which I don't have many of you, north of the border in Canada, because the Canadians, they hate me. I'm just saying. But to my friends north of the border, happy Thanksgiving Day weekend for you guys. Monday is Thanksgiving Day for them in Canada. So I'll give you a
shout out BC, Vernon Croy there.
Shout out my guy BC. He's sick too. He's got like strep throat. He's doing videos. I'm just saying that guy. He's the hardest working man in Canada. That guy. I got to play for you guys tonight in CFL under 50.5. Good luck unless you're against us. See you tomorrow.